Just about ready here. That park's gonna take a little bit to make. What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah,
It, it,
it's a,
what's happening?
I'm just stealing some birds. It's nothing you worry about. You alright?
Yeah.
You go. Have your talk. I'm gonna deal with this one. Give me a minute. Get down.
We've got an infestation these days.
Yeah, I see that. I've been hearing about. Oh.
Well, with the new harbor, all the gulls are coming inland. It's something to hear them day and night.
Yeah. Um. Sure, you don't need like someone to take care of that for you, like Sunny or something.
Oh, I think she's got it handled for now. It's kind of like enrichment for her.
All right. Well, I was meaning to come over and talk to you for a minute. Do you got some time?
Oh, of course. Yeah, come on in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't have too much going on right now apart from this get well soon present Aurora sent, but she taped it up real tight so I can't seem to pry it open.
Sounds like
What did
Aurora.
you need?
Um, if you wanted to sit down, I got a little proposition for you.
Why not?
So, glad to hear you're doing well, and obviously see it.
Yeah, I feel much better now.
That's good to hear. I'm glad. Everyone seems to be getting over their sicknesses since, Westcreek's come pretty far, I guess, in Scott.
It certainly has. And how have you been going, Mr. Mayor now?
Yep. I was wondering if you caught the news from Clara yet, but yeah, turns out I'm the mayor
I
now.
did.
Yeah. And with that, I've had some time to think on my hands, and I wanted to ask you, really, if you'd like to have the opportunity to run as my sheriff.
You sure about that?
I thought about it.
We both know what I tried to do to Scott,
I know.
and you still want to go through with this.
Yes, I do. Listen, Livia. I know we haven't had the same kind of views. We've had some interesting takes between the two of us. I'm not gonna deny that. But I know that you're the kind of person that can obviously know when the law is wrong and when it needs to be taken care of. And I want to believe
Right.
that in the time that something else happens in West Creek, something worse or, less often than Scott, I think I can trust you to take care of it and see to it.
I'm glad you think that way. I really am.
I do. I took
I
some
don't know
time to
how
think
much
about
good
it.
I'll be for you, but if you'll have me, I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, I'm glad. I do think you'll do well. You know the town, you know the people, people respect you, and I know you don't take no shit. So,
I could say the same for you. Think we'll make a good team.
yeah. I know I. Jeez, these birds, huh?
They're really something.
I'm
Um,
taking care of them. Don't worry.
yeah, no worries. Um,
Wait.
that's kind of all I really had to say. I know it's kind of just a, hey, how's it going? Want to be mayor, but sorry, want to be sheriff, but yeah, it's
No,
I've been thinking
it's good
about
to
it.
hear.
I'm glad. West Creek needs a bit of a change of pace. With Scott out of the picture now, I think we can actually make this town real good for its people. They deserve it.
It's all we wanted.
I know, and I know the work you've done during, the Dinosaur Club and all that, and I think you can. I think you can have the position. At least I can trust you with it. The others, you know, they're good people, but I know that you can make a decision and at least talk to me about it, and we can actually have a proper discussion.
I can appreciate that. And speaking of a discussion,
Hmm.
I think sooner or later we're gonna have to gather everyone up and talk about the next steps.
Sure. What did you have in mind?
Well, we do have a certain something sitting down in a cell.
I haven't seen him
We ought
lately.
to. He's fine for now. Well, as fine as someone can be in that position. But we both know we can't keep him there forever.
Sure, I get that.
And I think this is something the others should weigh in on too, for better or for worse.
I don't see why not. I say we do it. We'll have another meeting. It's been a minute.
Sure has. Well, we haven't needed one with everything going down.
Yeah, I'm sure we
No
can.
news is good news, as they say.
I'm glad that he's not making any trouble for us.
So far, so good.
I will say, on that matter, that I did have a brief run-in with Sonny the other day.
And what do you do?
Well, he caught wind about what exactly happened to Scott, or at least got a sneaking suspicion as to what happened to him. You know, the guy lives off in the outskirts. He doesn't really come into town often, but when he hears that the one mayor's gone and all of a sudden I'm the new mayor, he got curious.
Got an inkling. That's not ideal, but you've
No,
handled him before.
I have. And he asked if there was anything he needed to know, and he prodded, and I did tell him what had happened to Scott, but I didn't want to put you all to blame. So as far as he knows, Scott was taken care of, but I was the one who did it.
That's certainly something. Did he give you anything away? Any reaction?
No, but I could tell he knew something, so I had to be honest with him. The man came to my porch. At that
We'll
point,
keep an eye on him then.
yeah, he's uh he's an interesting one. He and I are cut from the same cloth, but I don't want to not trust him, and then or trust him, and something goes wrong. I just know he knows something. I don't know what he knows, but he came to my house to figure it out. I'm not
Well,
saying
we
he's
knew it
a.
was a risky move.
Oh, I know, and I'm not saying he's some sort of flintlock advocate, but I know his morals are in place to wonder if a mayor just disappears one day, who's to say I can't go disappear in the next?
We'll do what we can to stop that from happening. But speaking of flintlock advocates, what about Bo?
I haven't had a conversation with him. Not really. Not since everything went down. The night that y'all got rid of Scott, I asked him, in public, like what he thought, and he said he knows that Scott wasn't the best, and I'm pretty sure we have a mutual understanding now.
That's good. That's really good.
As far as I know, he hasn't gone behind my back or talked to anyone else saying that, Cliff is a bad mayor or I hate Cliff. As far as I know, Bo doesn't like Scott either.
Well, who did, right?
Right. Now I'm not saying Sonny does, but the man's a curious one. Just gotta keep an eye on him is all.
Dangerous? Curious? Or just curious?
Could be dangerous. Like I said, he and I are cut from the same cloth. He knows exactly how to fight, search, seek out answers. He's a good hunter. If he gets to talking, he gets the asking too. So no telling what he can find out.
Gotcha. Loud and clear.
I think it's worth talking to Thay.
About Sunny?
That's right. I like Thea a whole
Sure,
lot,
they've been close.
and they've been very close lately. In fact, I saw them sitting
Very
together during the
close.
mayor uh, the mayoral reveal. So
Well, isn't that something?
yeah, Thay's a peculiar one, but I don't think they'd sell us out. So
All right. I was planning to have a talk with them sooner or later, anyways. Might as well bring it up.
that might be what's best. I think you might be a little closer to Thay than I am, but I have a certain little bit of respect for Thay, so I'm hoping that, you know, Thay doesn't go breaking my trust.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Sure we
But
will.
if all goes well, we can wrap this up quite nicely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next dinosaur club meeting. It's been a minute.
As am I. It'll be nice to have everyone back together.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to do that soon. You know where I live? I live right across the street, so just let me know. I'm kind of free whenever. I'm kind of just working on
Of
my own
course.
stuff right now, but I I always thought that it would be more to work to for a mayor to get to, but looks like there's nothing much besides East Creek and I guess the bar. So I got a lot of time on
That
my hands.
and don't have any drop-ins? Anyone coming by for community service? No stop-ins at your Where is your office, Cliff?
I don't have one. That's something
Well, there's maybe some work for you as mayor.
yeah. I think I'm gonna have to build me an office, or talk to someone about building an office. I could definitely use the work though. We'll see. I do know there's some new faces in town. I don't think they're a part of anything. They have no idea what's going on. But Sonny's been here since, well, pretty in the beginning. I think he's the
Been here
only
a while.
one. Yeah, he's been here long enough. He and Thay, we keep our eyes on him. See what happens.
I hear you.
So, other than that, and asking you to be sheriff, I think we're kind of done here.
All right. Well, it was nice having you over.
Of course. Thank you for
Always
having me.
good doing business.
Of course. And I know things will get a lot better with two people like us in charge. The town needs good people
Under
like
your
us.
leadership.
Under ours.
Good people like you. I'm just here to watch your back. Remember that.
I appreciate it. But I believe in you too. Despite our views over the times that we've known each other, I know that you can do a good job about it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Of course. Anyway, thanks for having me. Tell Clara I say hi. I'm glad you're feeling better. Really.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a
Just,
lot off my shoulders.
of course, I understand. Just give me word about a meeting, and I'll come by whenever I can. Or I should be fine
Will do.
whenever. Yeah. All right. You have yourself a good day now.
You too.
All right. Take care.
About
That went pretty well, I think. Hi there. Damn seagulls. I got an office to build. Where's my journal? I should start writing. Hmm. Yeah, I should probably start working on that.